Welcome to Souped Up Recipes. Dragon Boat Festival is right around the corner. We're going to celebrate it by making zongzi, also known as sticky rice dumpling wrapped in bamboo leaves. It's a traditional delicacy originated from China's warring states period over 22 centuries ago. I'll be honest, it is complicated and time-consuming to make, but it is truly delicious. So let's get started. I have got here some glutinous rice, also known as sticky rice. Fun fact, glutinous rice does not contain any gluten. It got the name due to its sticky and gluey texture. Soak it with hot water for 1 hour, not boiling water because we don't want to cook the rice, just as hot as your hands can tolerate. Next, we'll prepare the pork belly. Make sure the skin is on as it contains lots of gelatin. Once simmered for a long time, it becomes gelatinous and gooey, super delicious. Marinate it with half teaspoon of 5-spice powder. I'll link this in the description. You can check it out if you want. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of oyster sauce, 2 teaspoons of dark soy sauce, and half teaspoon of salt. The sodium content may seem high for 14 ounces of meat, but considering that the zongzi will be boiled in water for a long time, part of the sodium will release into the water, so the final product will not taste too salty. This needs to be marinated for at least 1 hour. The longer, the better. So we're gonna set it in the fridge for now. We're gonna move on to our special ingredient today, Meigancai. It is made of fermented mustard green, then repeatedly dehydrated and steamed until it accumulates a distinctive salty and savory taste, making the zongzi extra yummy. You can buy this in almost any Asian market. I will link the Meigancai in the description as well. You can check it out later. Ooh, it smells so strong. Soak it with water for 15 minutes to reduce the sodium. Drain it and squeeze the excess moisture. Rinse it one more time and drain again. Set it aside. Turn the heat to medium. Add 3 tablespoons of cooking oil, 3 tablespoons of minced garlic, 3 tablespoons of diced shallot, and 3 tablespoons of minced scallion. Sauté over low heat for a few minutes until the edges of the aromatics turn lightly golden. Add the rinsed Meigancai and continue stirring over medium heat. Meigancai has a subtle, bitter, and astringent taste. Sautéing it not only mellows that out, but also brings out its deep, savory aroma. Season it with 1 tablespoon of soy sauce and give it a quick taste. It should be saltier than usual. This is intentional. Zongzi are simmered for hours, and some of the salt will leach into the boiling water. This ensures the final flavor stays well balanced. Next, we're going to prepare our bamboo leaves. You're most likely to come across 2 types in Asian markets, fresh and dry. Fresh leaves usually come vacuum sealed and they are ready to use after a thorough wash, while dried ones require rehydration first. You can check my previous zongzi recipe to learn how to soak dried bamboo leaves. This recipe makes 12 to 15 zongzi, so you will need 24 to 30 bamboo leaves, depending on the size. But I recommend preparing a few more just in case of some break. I'll link the bamboo leaves in the description. Check it out if you want to purchase it online. Cover the bamboo leaves with a damp towel so they don't dry out. By now, the glutinous rice should be done soaking. Check the consistency by crushing the grains in between your fingers. That looks good. Drain the rice completely. Turn the heat to medium and add a few tablespoons of cooking oil along with the soaked glutinous rice and 2 teaspoons of dark soy sauce. Stir over medium heat for a few minutes or until the grains become slightly sticky so they'll be much easier to shape and wrap later. Now we have everything ready. Before wrapping, I want to show you the difference between the smooth and the rough side of the bamboo leaves. The rough side has a convex stem. It should be facing out when wrapping. The smooth side is non-stick, so it should be in contact with the glutinous rice. Folding is probably the most challenging part of this recipe. Each zongzi needs 2 bamboo leaves. Partially stack them together. Make sure the smooth side facing up. Then 2 stems should be 1 on each side. Then fold it slightly off the center into an ice cream cone shape. Make sure to overlap the corner so the rice will not fall out. If you do it correctly, these 2 stems should sandwich these 2 pointy tips in the middle so they don't stiff out. Put some glutinous rice in the bamboo cone. Use a chopstick to poke it a few times to make sure the grains fill up the corner. Add 2 pieces of pork along with some Meigancai. Then fill up the rest of the space with more glutinous rice. Tightly pack it using a spoon. Fold the upper leaves down. Then fold the side edge down. Do the same thing to the other side. Pinch the front and fold it to the side as well. You should get something that looks like a pyramid. Tie it with kitchen twine, just a few circles, and the zongzi should be secured. If you are a beginner, I suggest you tie the other end of the kitchen twine somewhere. It's like having an extra hand. Super helpful. Making zongzi is a yearly tradition in my family. We like to tie the kitchen twine on the door handle. Just imagine all of my family members sitting around the door and the handle hung with bundles of zongzi. It's such a funny and sweet moment. Alright, we're done. The next step is to cook the zongzi. Fill a big pot with water and bring it to a boil. Drop in your zongzi. I like to place a plate on the top to make sure all the zongzi are immersed under the water. Simmer the zongzi for 2.5 hours. Once done, your kitchen will be filled with a beautiful aroma of garlic, shallot, Meigancai, and bamboo leaves. It's absolutely mouth-watering. Just opening one zongzi is enough to make your stomach growl. The pork is tender and flavorful. The rice is perfectly sticky, and every bite carries that deep, savory essence from the Meigancai. Making zongzi is time-consuming, but once you take that first bite, you'll realize it's all worth it. To me, it's not just a dish. It's a delicious tradition that keeps our cultural heritage alive. I hope you give this a try soon. As always, the printable recipe link is in the description. Go check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more authentic and delicious Chinese food. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!